Today on Edu Chat, did you send someone a Christmas card this year? We're talking about why some people think Christmas cards are canceled. So fam, do you love a wish list or do you prefer to let your family get you whatever they want? That's really interesting, right? Tune in to hear what we have to say. Then, former late night talk show host and executive producer of the new talk show, The Joy, Prince TJ holding it down as our guest co-host.
The Educators with Damian Anderson, Darnell Sanchez, and me, Edu Chat. The Educators starts right now.
Welcome to The Educators and good afternoon to you guys. We are so excited to be with you guys once again for another week. So as you guys can tell, our very own Coach D and our Andrew, they are still out, you guys, but don't worry, they will be back very soon. So we're sending all of our love and support to them right now. So hurry back, Coach and Andrew. But joining in their places on today, you guys, first is a former late night talk show host and creator slash executive producer of the new talk show, The Joy. We have Prince TJ as our guest co-host.
What's up,
Yes,
everybody?
hello, Prince TJ. This is your first time onto the show, so welcome. How are you feeling of being, on the Educators today?
I feel great. I feel energetic.
Yes, and we are so very excited to have you here with us, and also you guys joining back. You guys, he is a good friend to the show, so everyone welcome back, Bry'Neir Seymore. So welcome back once again, Bry'Neir.
Yes, thank you so much. I put in my not gonna be here. What's that thing teachers do? They put in like a sub binder, whatever. I'm about to put in my sub binder because I originally had obligations on today, but my obligations came out short. So I'm grateful I was able to spend time with you guys on this Wednesday afternoon.
Absolutely, yes. We are so excited to have you back here with us. And also later on into the show, we are going to be talking with Prince TJ about, everything about him, and then also his new project over onto The Joy, being the creator and executive producer. So we will talk with him later. But for right now, you guys, let's dive into some topics. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
All right. So, how many of you still receive Christmas cards? Do you guys receive Christmas cards around this time of the year?
To be honest, there are certain people that still send Christmas cards to me.
Okay.
And then some people that send them digitally, like on email, stuff.
Yeah. All right. So you guys get this here. The problem is there's actually a website that I found that says what Christmas cards, they are kind of starting to die nowadays. Okay. And there was a magazine that says that maybe we should just let Christmas cards go because people find it, some people find it ridiculous, to be honest, because they get stressed out, reading the long notes that they put onto the Christmas cards. Like, who got time to read all the, whatever you have to say? And they also don't like, they don't know what to write. Some people don't know what to write onto Christmas cards. So, fellas, Bry'Neir and Prince TJ, what do you think? Are Christmas cards really canceled? I want to hear your guys' input.
Well. I do think that Christmas cards are dying down a little bit. Okay, so I think Christmas cards they're outdated because that's what I think that we have phones for to text Merry Christmas or to call Merry Christmas or to come visit Merry Christmas. Christmas cards, really? Well, what am I gonna do with a Christmas card?
Oh,
Put it up on my wall to look at it.
I'm gonna just stay quiet over here because I you guys, I enjoy Christmas cards. Like, seriously, I really do. I like when people send them to me. Now, I like, here's with me, I like the short message. Just write me a short message onto the cards. Do not write me because I don't get, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I probably will read some of it, but I'm not going to read all of it. The long, whatever. Why you had to put that into a Christmas card? You could just text me that
Yeah,
onto the
Exactly.
phone, okay? Because
Mhm.
I don't know. So I like Christmas cards. That's me. I like it, but yeah. Well,
I can agree with you, Damien, because the Christmas cards, it was a tradition that people do it.
yeah.
Because really, people only send Chris. To be honest with you, people only send Christmas cards to their coworkers.
Yes.
Because family always come together for Christmas. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I can agree that Christmas cards are dying down. I must say, but
Yeah.
digitally you can still send something to people digitally. Go
Yeah.
outside in your winter clothes and your winter sweaters and stuff like that, and take pictures and send to family members who are not really close in distance, but
Yeah.
are really close and still knowing about family and know family functions, stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
I can agree to that, but to mailing actual card and going through the U.S. Postal Service, which takes
That's too
a
much work.
very long time to get stuff done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I, I sending. I don't know about sending anymore. More so, messaging, sending those, or post them on Facebook. Post them on Facebook. Social media is good.
Okay.
Post them
Yeah.
on Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You mentioned UPS. You have to go all out your way, get in a car. First of all,
Yes,
you have to get from your comfy bed, go in the car, go to the UPS store, ship out the card. That's
of
too much work.
course.
When you can, all you have to
For them to
do
take 4 or 5 days just to send a card. You're trying
exactly,
to send somebody a card. Okay, let's say you in Atlanta. You're trying to send a card to the Dallas. It's gonna take 500 days to get it done.
exactly. When all
You know
you
what I
can
That's
mean?
do is just
true.
reach to the side of your nightstand, grab the phone, text a little message, Merry Christmas,
Exactly.
then there you go.
Yes, and then
There you
here's
have
another
it.
thing. Here's another thing. Don't like. Okay, to be honest with you, don't send Christmas cards. Here's why. You got Amazon packages out, FedEx packages out, all them other packages out. Like you're trying to buy gifts and stuff and make sure gifts come in on time and everything. But
Yeah.
sending just a little Charlie Brown Snoopy card for Christmas. Really? Some people got stoves on the way. You just trying to send them a little Snoopy
Well,
card.
some people they put the family photo shoot on a Christmas card as well.
People do that still. Yeah, people do that. You take out
Yes.
family pictures in the winter
Yeah.
with their
Yeah.
little snow boots on and stuff
And
like
then like put it up for Christmas decorations
Right.
around the
And I
house.
like those. I like those. And you guys, keep sending those to me. But yeah, like, okay. I, I'm hearing your guys' inputs and yeah, Christmas cards there because we're all digital now, right? We're all into technology. So, I
Yep.
mean, okay, let me say this. You could keep the Christmas cards for like elderly people because they
I
like
can
that.
agree. I can
Okay,
agree.
let's keep that for the elderly people. But for everybody else, we're all into our phones.
I can
So,
agree. I can
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Because to be honest with you, some members of the elderly are not able to go to their homes for Christmas. They're not able to
right.
go see their immediate family, their mom, like their
Yeah,
mothers, or their daughters, or their sons, their family. They're not able to see
Grandchildren.
those. And
yes.
there's some
Mhm.
Christmases where some family members aren't able to get together for Christmas. You know what I mean? So with
Yeah,
family stuff like that, I kind of do agree that you might want to just he was sitting there to them, but direct them to their address and stuff like that. But
true.
if can't do that, just please pick them up and take them with you. You know what I mean? Have them have enjoy family time because family time is golden, and then family time is treasurable because not a lot of people get to have fun with family like these days.
Exactly.
So
And
it's
not everybody gets to spend time with family because not everybody's family is with us to this day. So it's very important to cherish those moments with your family every single moment. You even though we get those little petty arguments, petty disagreements, whatever, but at the end of the day, you still have to love family because family is the only people that you have. Friends come and go, relationships come and go, but family is the only thing that is permanent.
I agree with you 100%. And during the winter time, it's that moment for you to stay with family and keep family close because winter time is where families come together. Or people who don't have families, they often get, sometimes alone during Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, you ever
Yeah.
heard of that song, What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas? You ever heard that song? It really revolves around people sometimes.
Yeah,
Some people are lonely at Christmas. You know,
yeah.
and they celebrate Christmas with Garfield and the cat game. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
Okay. All right, you guys. We're we're gonna move on
Yes,
to
please.
yeah, we're gonna move on talking about okay, I want to know this from you guys, because I want to ask you guys about the holiday wish list. So, like sometimes you put together a wish list, for people at your work, right? So I found out according to the cut, it's the worst idea. We should not,
Hmm.
yeah, they say we should not be doing that. It's because, according to this writer, Christmas list takes away the spirit of Christmas and gift giving. Huh. So in her opinion, the lists are joyless. They don't allow you to buy a gift based on surprising or what you are surprising that person or what you know of that person. So I want to know from you guys. First, do you agree to pass up on the list making? What are your guys' thoughts?
Uh, I I do. Okay, lists are unnecessary. I feel like Christmas is not all about gifts. It's not
Right.
all about okay, so it's not all about receiving, it's not all about giving. It's about spending time knowing what the true meaning of Christmas is about. And most people would sit up here and say, we can ask somebody, what's your favorite holiday? Christmas. Why? Presents. That's not the true meaning of Christmas. That's the true meaning for me is gathering with family, uh, celebrating the birth of Jesus. So that's the meaning of Christmas for me, not the gifts.
Agreed.
So the lists
I
are
really, I
kind of
really can
unnecessary.
agree. Because presents aren't really. It's Christmas, but it's not all Christmas. You know what I mean? It's great. It's good to be grateful for presents because, like I said, presents are embedded in Christmas. It's kind of established that everybody gets presents and stuff like that around this time of the year. I get it. It makes people happy sometimes, and it's so endurable for some moments of Christmas, right? But that's
You can
technically
do
not
that
the
any day.
real reason of Christmas. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
with Christmas, it's time to spend with family. The spirit is the real reason of Christmas. You know what I mean? It's not really
Yes.
well, spirit is one of the real reasons of Christmas. As I can say, because with Christmas, it's very important to spend that time with family and to gain the spirit to joyfully be with family and friends for Christmas. The bonding of family at this time of the year is so important because not all the family. It's like your auntie and your uncle who don't even get along are still getting along for Christmas. You know what I mean? It's a spirit like that embodies the family. Then that's the real exact reason of Christmas. Being with Christmas lists Miss, I'm speaking because I did a Christmas list for Santa on my late night show on Monday. I literally stood up and I was like, Santa, please give me this and this and this and this and this.
My
But
Oh Lord.
gosh.
but
Oh Lord.
it's but that was for comedy. That's a comedy bit. That's not the real reason
Yeah.
of Christmas. That was for comedy.
Right, right,
You know
right,
what I
right, right,
mean?
right.
But at the same point in time, it's very important to be grateful for gifts. It's not us, it's grateful. Because as I must say, sometimes we heard these words, you get a gift or a cold, growing up, you know that.
Yeah.
And it's still noticeable that during this time we must really be with family. You know what I mean? That's the real reason of Christmas, other than begging for them to spend more money than usual for something that you may or may not be grateful for. For me, this Christmas, I'm gonna be totally honest. People kept on asking me what I want for Christmas, and sometimes I just gotta say nothing,
Yeah.
nothing, because I
Yeah.
have everything I need. I have. If I could see everybody together and maybe get a few things here and there, not nothing, like a green screen would really help, like production equipment, something like that, blah 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 blah. But
Money. Okay.
that too, that too, that too. But um, just to spend more time with family was really one of my things for Christmas. I know we're gonna have a good time, play some Christmas games, stuff like that. But that's very important.
All right. So I am okay. I'm glad you guys were on the same page because, yes, that is the true meaning of Christmas. That is what it's all about, spending time with family, with your loved ones. Because I said it onto our Thanksgiving show that, we do not know when our last time is upon this earth. So we
Mm,
we need to cherish every moment because, oh gosh, we're running out of time. But we need to cherish every moment like it's our last. We do not need to, be up with our families, fist fighting, arguing. For what reason? Why are we doing that? Especially during the holidays. Why are we doing that on holidays in the first place? Why can't we all come together as one and just be, spending time with each other, quality time together?
yeah,
We
Absolutely
we
right.
got to stop this. We got to stop this because the next minute, one minute we're here, the next minute we're not,
exactly.
and it's go ahead, Bry'Neir, if you want to
It,
elaborate on that because that's
it's
just
and I can agree. I can agree 100%. I think about this all the time. Because I don't go public about my family deaths. I don't go public, because that's just me.
yeah,
Because people see me as a joyful person, they don't see me as a person that be down and sad all the time. You know what I
yes,
mean? But if I can elaborate and be public, I already said this publicly. If y'all watched last season's episode, um, I did mention that my father did pass of last 2021. Um, and I'm thinking like, wow, like I'll talk to them 1 minute and in the next minute, boppity boo. That happened. And once you realize and think like, okay, it's reality that you're not gonna be together every moment of the time, because I think deaths after that much, well, not that didn't make sense, but deaths in general that are close can sometimes
yeah,
make you wonder how would my position be? How would everybody else position be? How would I react to other situations? Or what would happen if another situation like this happened or occurred? That would make you think to really take time to trust and appreciate your family. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
And
You're absolutely right.
yeah, and that's what that, and that, I don't want to say deaths like that made me realize that. I just want to say life in general can sometimes be taken for granted, and for sometimes
yes.
life can be hard at most times, but life sometimes can be can be can be nice, can be painful, could be joyful, could be defiant. If I can elaborate and say that word, but I just want people to just really take their time and be with family this time because you never know what's gonna happen. That's my conclusion.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just you guys again, please, cherish these moments with your family this holiday season, please, you guys, because we just never know. We just never know. So I thank you guys, for, this conversation here. We had to take a quick break, you guys, but we have more topics coming up for you guys. So stay right there. You watching The Educators.
Oh,
You love watching The Educators? Well, you can be part of our conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and also follow us on Twitter. Join the conversation by telling us what you think. Behind the scenes content. Stay up to date of what's happening on our show and the world. Because you keep the conversation going. So let's get social. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Welcome back to The Educators. You guys, we are here with our guest co-hosts, Prince TJ and Bry'Neir Seymore. So yes, it's time to hop right back into some topics. Now, Will Smith, he may be the first Prince of Bel-Air, but back in 2018, he's been the king of Instagram, and he probably still is. So Will, he posts some hilarious videos onto his IG page. However, he also been dropping some truth bombs back in 2018. So we have a clip, so check it out.
You cannot make a person happy. And I thought that was a real deep idea. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly out of your control.
So, fellas, do you agree with what Will Smith says that you can't really ever make someone else happy? I really want to hear your guys' thoughts onto this because this is who wants to start?
Wait, okay, I want to make sure I heard right. So he said
Yeah.
cannot make someone else happy?
Right.
I'll
Yeah.
disagree with that. I disagree with that. You
wanna
can
start, TJ?
absolutely make someone happy. You can. There's many people that you can make happy. First of all, my family makes me happy.
Yeah.
This is not a someone, but food. Yeah. And watching many comedy shows makes me happy. Other people see comedians, talk show hosts, game show hosts, actors, actresses, uh business people, all these people in this industry, each and every single person can make someone happy. Whether it's Damien, Bry'Neir, you both have talk shows, and not knowing, but you absolutely can make someone happy by whether if it's just telling your story or saying how this goes in your household and people relating to your stories. You can make someone happy. You can make someone feel better. If someone is depressed, you can uplift them. So I absolutely disagree with Will Smith on that one. You can make someone happy in many ways, and comedy is one of them for me.
I can agree with TJ on that because I feel that you are well. I can both agree with Will and TJ because sometimes with Will, sometimes you can't make people happy because sometimes those people who you can't make happy don't want you to make them happy.
Say
You know what I
it.
mean? So it's very important that you have to make people who will respect your happiness and who will
Yes.
take your happiness into consideration. Because if you're just making people happy, 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 that opens up the door for them to make you unhappy. Reversing that. You making them happy, 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 and come back on you and make you unhappy. You know what I mean? Those people. You can make people happy. Me, I just noticed I have more fans who watch my late night show. I don't expect new fans. I really don't. Because sometimes, to be honest with you guys, I sometimes doubt myself every time I do my show. You know what I mean? I doubt myself that I may not be attracting multiple viewers, or multiple viewers may not really like the
Well,
show.
see, that. See, you can't please everyone. You can't
Yeah.
please everyone. So when I used to do my daytime talk show or late night talk show, I used to go on there saying I don't really care what anyone has to say about what
Yeah.
I'm filming, how I'm filming, what I look like while filming. I don't really give a care because this is me and
Yeah,
I'm doing me. And how about you do you? Boo. So
That I
exactly.
can agree with. That I can agree with. But brings me joy. It makes me happy when people say positivity things about my show. Fun fact and real story. Over the week, I think I told y'all this in the business meeting. I had I met somebody who was doing her own cream business, selling skincare creams and
oh yeah,
skincare, routine stuff like that.
yeah.
And she wanted to collaborate and help out with business. I have my own late night talk show. She's like, what? You have your own late night? I mean, yes, I do. I sent her the videos. I sent her the most recent episode of our show, and she said, "I really like it. Like you really have a nice format. You really know what you're talking about, and you're really nice and stuff." And I was like, "I didn't expect you to watch it." She's like, "What? You didn't want me to watch your show?" I was like, "I didn't expect people to really enjoy my show. I really did, because there has been negativity towards my show. I'm not gonna lie on that. There has been negativity that came towards my show." But that's not going to stop me from making people happy. People who really want happiness. And sometimes laughter and comedy can really make people brighten. They can really brighten people's days and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And that
Yes.
skincare girl, we need to book her. Let's see her Instagram. I'm just like,
But okay, I'm hearing you guys. I really am. And I'm quite in the middle because yes, there's, certain people in life that you can make happy. You can. But also there are some people that you just cannot because of, the way they are, their personality, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to waste my time, my energy, to try to make this person happy if they choose not to. If they choose not to, if that's the way they want to live their life, so be it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so be it. I'm gonna let you be over here because I don't need to bring that, into my circle, into my life.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like with this show, the educators, because people they know this by now with me. Back in early seasons, at the beginning of our early seasons, I was like, who's really gonna listen to what I have to say? Are people gonna like me? Can I make this person happy? This and that. And then quite now, I really, like Prince TJ said, I really don't give a crap now. If whatever I'm saying, if you guys don't like it, fine. That's on you. I don't want to,
yeah,
and because with me, I'm not trying to make every person who watched this show agree or be happy with me. That's not.
That's
I'm just
that's
sharing
not
my.
the goal. That's
that's
not the
not the
goal of a
purpose
daytime
of a
talk show
talk
host.
show.
It's
Right,
not the
Per, a
right,
per,
goal.
the
right.
purpose
I
of a
am just.
talk show is to share your opinion and
Right.
Yes.
have someone
Right.
out
And
there
then yeah,
relate, or if they don't
Yeah.
yeah,
relate, then keep on watching,
yeah.
sir. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's like the definition of a talk show, to share your light and your opinions. That leaves at the end of every time you watch a talk show, that leaves the viewers to have their own opinion about what you talked about.
Yep.
Right.
The viewers are entitled to their own opinions. We're not going to tell
Exactly.
you you don't have you. We're not going to tell you you're not entitled to opinions. But this is the one thing I do hate is when audience members make you take back what you said
Yeah.
and make them spoon feed stuff to you. That's what I hate.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, there's been times where some people have not agreed with us as talk show hosts. They're making us get up off our standing to pleasure the viewer. No, that's not the goal. It is a agree and disagree factor with talk show hosts who deal with topics. It really
Yeah.
is. And we're not asking you to take up our offer and agree with it. We just want you to hear our side of the story. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
In
Exactly.
in a panel talk show is really to have multiple perspectives
Yes.
To
we
make
need
to make to make to make the daytime space, the panel talk show is to make the daytime space diverse with diverse opinions,
Yep.
diverse people, and diversity all around. That's what
Yep.
we do on the
Yes.
Joy. The Joy
Yes.
is so diverse.
And over here at the Educators as well, we have, because, I have my own, perspective on things. Andrew has his own perspective on things. Coach D. And, there are some episodes that we don't agree with each other. We don't. But
That's
here's
okay.
the good thing about the Educators here. We don't go back and forth with each other. We don't do that. We be respectful. We hear. We let that person finish. But then, once we go to our break, we continue on having a conversation about, okay, I hear we're doing a professional way. We don't go back and forth. We don't want that. So we hear each other out. And that's what's all about, different opinions, because we can't always agree on the exact same thing all the time. We can't. Yes, we can from time to time, but we need to hear other outlooks. Seriously, we need to
I agree
in order for us
100%
to
with
grow.
And and sometimes it's not good. Like, so if you want to make a talk show, right? And you have, let's say we have Damien on there, which we do with the Joy. And then we have Bry'Neir and we have me on a talk show, and we agree with each other every single episode. To me, that's a boring show. That's a
Yes.
boring
Really is.
show. It
Yeah.
really
needs to
is.
be diversity in this world, and there needs to be multiple perspectives, and not just multiple perspectives, but diverse multiple perspectives.
And to elaborate on that, TJ, if you were to switch from a panel to a single host talk show, the diverse opinions will go to your audience. And it showed on earlier talk shows. That studio audience had opinions all day. You just running up and down your stairs with microphone in hand to hear other people's opinions, which is entitled. People are entitled to their own opinion. People are entitled to disagree or to agree. But at the same time, that's not going to stop, us from speaking our truth.
Wait, it's okay to disagree and agree, but it is also okay to have respect
That's right.
At the same time.
That is right.
Say
Because
that.
we're not about to turn some of these shows to Jerry Springer. We can't throw chairs and fight each other. That's one thing we cannot do.
And
You
to
know what I
bring
mean?
it back to us three being on the panel, like we are now here on the Educators, we can agree or disagree. But one thing so if I was disagreeing with Bry'Neir or Damien, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, your opinion is wrong. No, my opinion matters. Your opinion doesn't. That's unhealthy. That's unhealthy.
Dirty.
That's
Exactly.
dirty.
It
That's
is.
disrespectful.
It is.
It's all about respect. And so I'm going to talk the whole show.
That's unhealthy. And we have these conversations all the time because we're in production of multiple talk shows as we speak. So that's why we sit and have these conversations.
Talk this stuff.
We really do.
All righty. So
Let's move on, because I'll be talking the whole show.
Well, this was a great conversation, it really was, you guys. So it's time for us to take a break, but don't you go anywhere, because we got even more topics coming up for you guys. So stay right there. You're watching The Educator. We'll be right back. Welcome back, you guys, to The Educators. We are still here with our guest co-host, Prince TJ, and Bry'Neir Seymore. Yes. So let's get back into some topics. All right. So right now, you guys, we are in the month of December, and high school seniors all over the world, they are preparing for the next few months of school that they have left. With spending time with their friends and so on. So, oh, I remember those days so well. For me, it went by so quickly. My senior year really did. Gosh, I wish I could start all over again. So, you guys, since I am Prince TJ, you got a long way to go.
Not
Yes,
that
you do,
long
bro.
though. It's a long way, but
Yeah. So, since I am currently, you guys, in college and I have graduated from high school back in 2019, I want to share some tips to high school seniors of how they can finish the second half of the school year off right with a bang before graduation. Yes. So, Prince, and you guys know because Prince TJ, I met, Bry'Neir Seymore. He been on to he been on to the show, you guys, and he is currently a senior in high school. So I want to give him as much tips as I can. So okay, so Bry'Neir,
Mhm.
here's my tip for you is to, enjoy those last few moments that you have left, with your friends, because it's just with me, I savor every moment that I can with my friends because it's not going to be the same when you graduate from high school. It's not, of being, in school together, seeing that person every day it's gonna because I still miss those days of how my routine used to be like back in school. So for you, just cherish every last moment and just be in that present moment. So that's my tip for you.
Thank you.
well, well, well. I'm in eighth grade. Got 4 years to go.
Yes, you
Wait,
do.
y'all do. Class 2027. That's a long way.
That's my college graduation year.
That's a long way for me. But I still got some tips. Still got some tips for practice what you preach. Uh, spend time with family as much as you can, because if you're planning on going to college, on another location or whatever, uh you won't be able to see your family as much. Of course you can, visit for the holidays or whatnot, but cherish those moments, and take some interest in classes. Take some interest in classes. You don't want to be bored in classes. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Take them
That
interest in
that
classes.
when going back to the time when me and Andrew and Damien were speaking,
Yeah.
Damien and Andrew was like, don't take no early morning classes. Like
No.
they do not encourage it. I'm not a
No.
morning person myself, so why
No.
would I do that?
No.
Yep,
No.
you sure is a
Yeah.
late night person.
No.
I am a late
Uh,
night person. That's why
learn
it's a late night show.
learn to balance your social life and academics.
Yes.
Yep. Learn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one. I'm proud of myself for doing that.
um, I can agree with both of you guys. I would say focus on school and
Please agree with me.
social life as well, because you got to make it to the finish line. They're like we're halfway through the finish line now, so
Yes.
I feel like I gotta keep going. I keep going through the finish line because finish line is coming real close. It's coming real close because um it made it known because last week I you guys know this I was doing my orchestra concert, my very last violin recital, and the teacher gifted me with flowers and a serious speech, you know, saying good luck in your endeavors and things of that nature. I'm like, y'all trying to make me cry in the middle of the show? Don't do that. But the senior life is hitting, and it is coming through, and I think it's time that we should take up on these offers and tips and come through with it.
Nope. I can just imagine, the people at the graduation, Bry'Neir Seymore, and then you get in your. That's gonna be fun. But
Well, I'm gonna have to send y'all a neat little invitation / stream link for the graduation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you all the
God.
way in the S's.
Ooh,
That's the end of the show.
I am so glad that my last name is at the beginning of the alphabet, A, to
Oh,
get it all over with.
mine is too.
Oh,
Mine
gosh.
was C.
I am so glad I am not. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
I'm at the end of the line,
Yes,
so
you
I
are.
know I'm gonna be like 137th, 50th, 60th, 70th, 80th person in
When I
line.
become a parent, I'm gonna have to. Okay, well, never mind. Go ahead.
Like,
I was gonna say
here's
something
a
dumb.
joke. Here's a joke. You stand up as soon as they start calling names. They're like, wait a minute, my child name's Williams. Let me sit back down. It's gonna be a long ride. Long.
Oh, my
People last
gosh.
names that
But to be honest with you, I'm top 30 in my class, so it's not terrible.
No, that's not terrible at all.
That's pretty bad, but okay.
Okay.
I'm about like top 4. Damien's he was top 1, probably. Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, yeah.
TJ, we're talking about academic rank, right?
Huh?
We're talking about academic rank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, well, I know a few people who are like top 1 to top 10 of the class, but 30, that's a decent number. Once you in the 30s, once you in top 30 of your class, and you can start getting some decent little scholarship stuff. Some people recommend that if you are in the 30% range of your class, you can get some good scholarships and stuff.
Yep. Okay, you guys. I hope you take all of that in, Bry'Neir, those tips seriously. Please enjoy your last few months, seriously, because I wish I could do it again. Seriously, that was like my best high school year ever, seriously. And I believe that's probably with everyone. Like their senior year, it's just, they're ready to get out. Seriously, they're ready to get out and start the next chapter of their lives. So yeah, so I completely understand where you're at, seriously.
Yeah.
So we have to take another break, you guys, but don't worry because we will be back to interview our guest co-host, Prince TJ. So don't go anywhere, yes, because you are watching The Educators.
Get it.
And welcome back, you all, to The Educators. So, our guest for today, who happens to be one of our guest co-hosts, he is a former late-night talk show host, and he is the creator and executive producer of the new talk show, The Joy. So please welcome to the show once again, Prince TJ. Give yourself a hands clap. Give yourself a hands clap. How are you
Come on,
doing,
TJ.
Prince?
We gotta do it. We gotta do it, TJ. You know what we gotta do. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So we are having a great time with you, Prince TJ, onto the show. So we are just gonna hop right in. So
Cool.
yes, we always ask our guests, whoever comes onto the show, to give just a little background of who they are to our audience. So Prince TJ, who give us a little bit about yourself. Who is Prince TJ?
Prince TJ loves to make the world a better place. Prince TJ loves to make people laugh and feel joyful. Um, and I'm 14. I feel like I'm a 40-year-old in a 14-year-old body.
Oh my
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm like Damien said, a former late night talk show host that lasted 2 weeks. A former daytime talk show host that lasted probably about
Right
5 weeks.
there.
And
Why did you say? Why did you say it so calm? Be grateful about
it's the
those.
truth.
Yeah, he's just saying it so very calmly. Go
It's the
ahead.
truth. It's the truth. So, and I'm also executive producer of The Joy, a new daytime talk show coming January 16th, 2023, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And what else am I?
You produced the Brianna show.
Dang, can get my words out. Produced the Bry'Neir Show over there. I'm executive vice president of production at Seymore Productions, and yeah, that's me. Yeah, eighth
Right.
grader. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And he is, you guys, very young. Just like he
Talented.
yeah, at that age, 14. Oh,
Oh,
that's you're doing a lot.
What
You're
was
doing
I
a
doing
lot.
at 14?
I
What
don't
was I doing?
know. Yeah, what was I
starting
doing
your
at
14.
talk
14?
show.
Seriously.
I was 14. I was producing another show. I was filming an ongoing show that aired in September and it stopped airing forever. It's not on YouTube no more. So don't go search it up. Just not there.
Dang it.
Okay. All right. So moving on, Prince TJ, I want to know this from you and to our audience. Like, what inspired you? Because you had a daytime talk show and a late night talk show. So
Yep.
so what all came about that? What inspired you to create those? And tell us all about, what was those shows all about and why did you ended it?
Hmm.
Boom. So check this out.
Okay.
Nick Cannon
Oh,
started his daytime talk show. Was it September of 2021? And I liked his talk show a lot. I mean, I didn't watch it every day, but I watch it when I could. And I seen that I said I need to do one of these. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And he was an inspiration of my daytime talk show called The Prince TJ Show. That's no longer on YouTube. But also The Real. The Real was a panel of women who
yes.
were diverse, and it was just like The Educators, but a woman version. And so I started. So I thought that I could start my daytime talk show. So I planned all that out in January of 2022, and I came out with the daytime talk show. When was it? May. May. It was the day after Mother's Day this year, and that came to an end after season 2 after 5 weeks. Um, that came to an end because I wanted to pursue my career as an executive producer, but I never got to do that
Yeah.
because of a friend that I had. He wanted me. I brought him as a producer on the Prince TJ show, and I told him that I was going to end the show. He said, "No, no, cannot end the show." And I said, "It's got to go." It's okay. Let's see what we can do. And he came out with this show called TJ, right? So I said, okay, first of all, it was a daytime talk show too. I said, okay, so first of all, what makes you think if I ended off a daytime talk show, what makes you think that I want to start a new one? So he said, you're right. So he gave me an idea to start a late night talk show. I said, fine, fine, fine. So he put that together. We started it, and it ended after 2 weeks. And after two, and now I am here, and we are in December, and I'm executive producer of the Joy. Excuse me, executive producer and creator of the Joy. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you are. So let's talk about that. What came about with, creating the Joy? You're and Bry'Neir, they are executive producers, you guys, onto that show. And we announced it last week over here on The Educator that
Thank you for
yours
doing
truly,
that.
yes, yours truly, myself and Andrew Fred, and also newcomer Georgiana, we are the new hosts over at The Joy. So Prince TJ, talk with us all about The Joy. What can we expect all about it? Just tell us all about it.
Okay, first I want to say that it all started. I was eating breakfast in the diner. I was eating my breakfast right at the table, and I was like, I just ended off my late night talk show, and now I want to start another one. So I created something called The Joy, and I put together these two hosts. We don't name them names, but it was Damien and someone else, and that quite didn't, go as planned. And then called up the bud right there, Bry'Neir Seymore. He was supposed to come on as a guest for our test run, but it ended up things going not as planned, and not was written in the book. And so we had to erase that page from the book and change it to a new one. And now it's all better now. So we all good. And we're like family now. The staff is all put together. The crew is all put together. The host, luckily, gets along. And yeah,
Yes.
so it's just good. It's a good show. And it's a talk show with the, wait, it's a talk show with Georgiana McPherson, which is a lady, which is a woman, and she's on the show too, and she's a high school senior too.
Yes.
One of the first African American females to do this. What we do in our industry, the first. We did that.
And
we
I have
did
to
that.
tell you, casting.
Oh God,
it was hard, but we managed to pull through it, and now it's the new daytime talk show coming out in 2023 January, Martin Luther King Day, and we picked the premiere date for January 16th on Martin Luther King Day because we thought it's an all black staff, all black crew. So
yes,
we're gonna air this
black
thing.
producers.
Yep, we're gonna air
Jalen
this thing
included.
on Martin Luther King Day. Yep, Jalen. Yep. So and what you can expect laughter, fun, joy, and life. Life. We're going to bring life to your homes, to your screens, to you. So be sure that you do watch January 16th, 2023.
Big show, y'all. I need to tune in.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely, you guys tune in because I am loving my new job over there at The Joy. I'm just loving, my fellow co-hosts, the cast behind, the show. I'm just really having a good time over there. And you guys, this is our test season that we are doing. And, make sure you tune in because I feel that we are going to get picked up. We are. And I can't wait.
It's not perfect, but
we're gonna get picked up. Listen, just watch. Because we're hearing networks now talking about the full season sale. Yeah. But viewers like you have to watch. So please watch for more of The Joy. Please.
Yep. So I can have a job.
and like me and Damien, The Joy is our other job. Like, right. The Joy is my other job.
Right. Right. Exactly. Because you guys, we do so many things. So yeah. So Prince TJ, thanks so much for, stopping by. It was, thanks so much for doing this interview with us. We really do appreciate it. And you guys, make sure to check out because he is very talented, you guys. At this young age that he is, I mean, seriously, I give you props. Seriously,
Thank
I
you.
give you the props and also to you, to Bry'Neir, because you guys, I wasn't doing that when I was their age. I was, just, try to, do good in school. So again, I give you guys
And the
props,
good part
seriously.
about it is I'm still doing good in school. So
Me too. Straight
Absolutely.
A's. Straight A's.
There you go. You see, you guys,
not
they're
straight A's,
juggling.
but it's
They're,
good. It's A's and B's. Something.
well, that's okay. You see, you guys, they're juggling. They're juggling.
Yeah.
So, yes, we have to take a break. So don't move.
Before we go on break, I have to
Yes.
say, wake up. It's gonna be a good day.
Oh my gosh, yes. You guys make sure you tune in to our theme song over at The Joy because, well, I'm not going to spoil it. It's really good. It's really good. I'm just saying that. So we had to take a break. So don't move because we'll be back to end our show for today. Sadly, yes, it's that time. So don't go anywhere because you're watching You're watching The Educators. If I can speak on today, we'll be right back, you guys. We'll be back. We'll be back.
You love watching The Educators? Well, you can be part of our conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and also follow us on Twitter. Join the conversation by telling us what you think. Behind the scenes content. Stay up to date of what's happening on our show and the world. Because you keep the conversation going. So let's get social. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Welcome back, you guys, to The Educators. So what a good show we had on today. It was a good show. Yes. And we would like to thank you, Prince TJ, and of course to you, Bry'Neir, for stepping in and guest co-hosting with us today. We really had a great time with you guys. And how did you guys enjoy being on to the show? I'm gonna start with Prince TJ quickly because this is your very first time. So how was it?
It was amazing. It was an experience to remember. It was fun.
Yes. And how about with you, Bry'Neir? Your family to the show now. Your family, you just keep coming back.
I am. I'm grateful that y'all welcome me a part of the joy. Now, that too, and the educators.
Yes.
So y'all welcome me a lot, and I'm grateful for it. I always have a good time here at the educators each and every Wednesday. So yeah, I love it here.
Yes, and we love you as well, and Prince TJ. So to our Ed fam, you guys, thank you so much for watching, always tuning in. We love doing this show for you guys, and we thank you guys for your support. So we love you, we love you, we love you, and we will see you guys right back here next time on The Educators. So have a great week, you guys. See you guys next time.
Go. Oh.
There we go.